guys. We're gonna be doing a little story. Hope you guys enjoy. The sun was gradually titling in the rubbish twilight, signaling that was time for dinner. Everything felt perfect because I had finally accomplished one of my bucket list items: moving to a new home and living independently. While my previously home was cozy and nice, starting fresh is sometimes necessary. Excuse me, I understand the joy of moving to a new place, but I'll need you to sign the confirmation form so I can give you the keys to your apartment. Oh yes, I apologize. For a brief moment, the excitement faded as I heard the voice of the apartment manager calling me. Once I signed the confirm form, the apartment and that small key would become mine. Here's a pen. Just think of it as a simple signature and take your time. I received the pen and took a deep breath. Oh gosh. As I thought about it being the signal for a new beginning, my heart started to race. Now let's write my name. Thank you for your cooperation. Here you go. The keys. If you need any spare keys, you can come to the management office and request them later. Thank you. Well, then I'll take my leave. Anyway, now that the move is complete, I already contacted my parents as soon as I arrived, and they assured me that the TV connection is set up. If I get bored, I guess I can check out the channel. Well, I guess tonight I will have nothing else to watch except the TV. Since I threw away the old Wi-Fi device while moving, I ordered a new one from an online store, but it will take a while to arrive. New TV channel opening. What on earth does that mean? Is there some exclusive channel only available in this apartment? Although it's practically on the verge of breaking down, that device holds privacy memories. It's like dear friend that I grew up with, especially since I used to watch children animations on it when I was young. But to stick that promotion poster on that previously items without the owner's permission. Ugh, it would leave tape marks. Immediately felt a surge of adrenaline and swiftly and accordingly removed the promotion poster and the accompanying adhesive tape. Luckily, there were no marks left behind. Thank goodness. Letting out a sigh of relief, I tossed myself onto the soft plush sofa with the mystery promotion poster still in hand. The softness of the sofa, the carpet, and the new TV stand on which the TV was placed made the TV, and I seemed oddly out of place. Well, it's not like it feels bad. New items do look nice after all. For a moment I entertained these thoughts by lying on the sofa. The comforting sensation made me feel drowsy. The remote control must be somewhere on the sofa. Here it is. Which channel should I watch? It would be great if there's an interesting channel to keep me entertained all night. Since going outside was out of the question, and I was already exhausted. I only had enough energy left to cook instant food. That means, in other words, I have the whole day to myself. I can't just waste this rare opportunity for the rest of the move alone. It would be a shame. Unfortunately, due to delivery daily, the Wi-Fi was unavailable, so I was left with TV to keep me company after a long time. Watching a documentary channel like usually should be fine, or maybe has it as the sweat started to form on my palm. The crumpled paper in my hand shouldn't be discarded without even properly reading its content, right? It's risky, but the poster clearly said channel 453. I'm curious about what kind of channel it is. How should I process? Do I really have to go through the trouble of finding another channel to watch? As I mentioned before, I only have enough energy left to eat. In fact, for some reason, I'm feeling a bit uneasy. Trying to avoid that feeling. I wondered that today's documentary is about. It would be nice if it explores the mystery of natural beyond a smooth maneuvered may hand to switch to the documentary channel. Let's see what currently airing air airing. What is this glitch? From the top left corner, a small glitch that was barely the size of a finger suddenly expanded, covering the entire screen in an instant. Not only could I not read the title, I couldn't even discern what was being podcast. Darn it. Why is everything going wrong today? It's not like it's usually for things to misfunction, but why now, when I have nothing to do but relax? I took a deep breath and walked towards the television to determine what could be the problem. I closed taped the machine as if knocking on a door in case exerting too much force would break it. Soon the glitch started to fade away. However, in the empty space that appeared instead of the documentary footage, there was a Westkill screen that resembled the start screen of a casual game. It seems to function, but I have no idea what it is. Did some sort of emergency program activity without my knowledge? If there were such a system, I would have known about it a long time ago. What on earth is this? Oh, now that I look closely, there's some writing in the center. I was too flustered to see it properly. Let's see. Channel 453. As I found my brow staring intently at the screen, the moment I realized that the channel had changed, a shiver ran down my spine. I had no idea what had would happen. No, in fact, it was the productively that scared me. It followed me the pattern commonly seen in urban legends or horror video posts on the internet. Bright visuals with gruesome content or being trapped in an escape curse getting kidnapped. It was unsettled. I started to take small steps backwards. Someone might urge that my imaginary was running wild, but who knows? Let's try another channel. It's better for my mental well-being to watch something other than these continually frightening delusions. Beep beep. I don't know who's pranking this, but do I need to force a reboot or something to make this damn channel 453 stop? That was the moment. Huh? Microphone test. I'm not sure if you can hear me well. Anyways, hope it's not a malfunction. This is a ligament podcast, so as voice come from within the screen and the camera zoom in on someone back, as soon they turn around, their entire force became visual. If asked about my first impression, I would answer. A person with silent dark circles under their eyes, godly style clothing, and an awkward smile. For the first episode today, we have a special guest to communicate the start. Then whose pause could be heard, and the person who seems to be the show host remain silent until the moment attention. Thank you. Now, shall we go meet the person? After the injury and then the screen started flickering and soon turned back. It felt like the show had just begun, so what kind of channel was this? Even during ideal moments, don't they usually invert advancements to increase viewership? Knock knock. Hello. Father meet my eyes as soon as I realized that there were just me. I froze in place. Aha! With surprised expression. It's okay even for me. This is not an ordinary occurrence. I'm Lottie, the owner of the channel 453. Now will introduce himself, as it's already expecting my reaction. How could they possibly know my thoughts? In my short life, I've never experienced a television that allows two-way conversation. Moreover, there are no cameras or microphones installed. Here, how does that person ever perceive my existence? Well, don't worry, I have no intent of harming you. I'm not some ghost or anything like that. And the second reason you can feel relieved is that I'm currently trapped within this stream. Well, you are at home, right? The only thing I could do is have a conversation with you. Shrugs as if it was no big deal. Yeah, when I think about it, their words make sense. It's just a creepy story where a person that the TV starts talking, but other than that, nothing really happens, right? No, it not like nothing happens. If far from ordinary. When I think about it, there are lots of issues. Who are you? Are you serious about me? Well, I don't really have much to say by way of introductions. Isn't it more fun to gradually get to know each other? What is this person really up to? You don't seem like a timed person, but if it is because you're feeling shy, I can start first. How about you provide some kind of explanation, like your age or some name? Are you planning to remain silent the whole time? You seem quite shocking right now. It would be better for your peace of mind to at least listen to an explanation of the situation. Well, since it's our first time today, shall we start with some ice breaking? Let's leave the difficult and complex questions aside for now. In this best world, do you realize how slim the chances are for you and me to meeting like this, and how limited the time is for us to converse? I want to get to know you. I want to make the people I meet smile. That's all. That's all there is to it. If you don't like it, you can always turn off power with the remote, right? Alright, let's consider it an experience. The philosophical. And have a conversation, shall we? I happen to be bored as well, but let's keep the conversation light and fun. Got it? I like that. Don't worry. I won't ask too much from someone who seems tired. Surprising. It feels like you're saying that because you're scared. I got caught. Well, should I casually ask about hobbies? It's the first day, so I didn't really prepare anything like board games. Hobbies are my hobbies cause you jogging. Sometimes when my mind gets cluttered with visual thoughts, going for a walk definitely helps clear my head. Jogging. It's one of the more common hobbies. It's true that again, um, engaging in physical exercise can help clear your mind. Lottie smiled brightly. His sunny smile was more memorable than before. Wouldn't it be better to speak truthfully after all? It's just passing conversation today. Having a conversation with someone inside the channel is not something that can happen twice in a lifetime. Next, you ask me a question. It's fun questions time now, so who knows? Maybe this time I'll give you a proper answer to your question. Well then, of course, there are higher chances that I'll answer light-hearted questions. That's a light question. I like it. My hobbies is similar to yours. It's jogging and then coming back home after a light sandwich outside. Sometimes when I write, my body feels stiff and I need some exercise. Writing, huh? So do you also write novels or something else other than hobby? It's not a hobby. It's my profession, since I write to make living. Are you in a professional that involves writing? Surprising, I just thought you were a simple TV program host. So is Lotte also a juggle multiple jobs? But there seems to be a significant difference between a professional that involves writing and hosting a program. It's suspicious, but for now, that's not important, right? Let's focus on the present. My original purpose was to elevate boredom by watching TV all night. If you think about it, having someone to talk to now is even better, isn't it? Well, shall we stop talking about hobbies here? Oh, I'm sorry, Lud. It seems like I'm quite hungry today. Probably because of the moving and all. What that loud noise coming from my stomach? I've been trying to understand it a little bit, but I didn't have breakfast because I left early from my previous place and I haven't even had a simple snack. So it's not just a random noise coming from my stomach. Anyway, so I'll go to the kitchen for a bit. As long as you don't turn off the TV, feel free to go. Surprising you're letting me go easy. I thought you would tell me not to go for some reason. Well, then I'll bring back some instant ramen. It won't take much time. Oh, wait a moment, Emma. Before you go, I have something to say. Hmm? Do you have any more questions or something? No. I was just holding you back unnecessary when you're already tired. I'm sorry. I lacked concerns, didn't I? Didn't I got too excited after a long time and I end up only saying what I wanted to say? As he spoke, Lottery lowered his head to apologize, just like the moment I first saw him. It's okay, everyone can make mistakes. I'm enjoying it too, having someone to talk to. Maybe. Suddenly had the thought that maybe I'd been too guarded and misunderstood him. Honestly, he might have been excited about something Okone happened as usual, but I was so focused on being hers that because I moved, I was tired. Like he just a person who can make mistakes. The only thing is that he exists in the TV. If anything, that means he can hurt me. Why just conversation partners capable of nothing more than talking? Thinking that way, it felt like having a pen pal. It was stupid to enjoy it, wasn't it? Well, lost in my thoughts, I reached into the cupboard to grab the instant ramen. Well, where did I put the ramen? Ah, here it is. Ouch! Damn it! How can I cut my finger on the sharp edge of the ramen pocket, even if I was tired? Lucky really isn't on my side. A small trickle of blood started to emerge from the cut. Just when I thought I was charging my mindset, the distance of the shift turned out to be the pain of a wound. I let out a deep sigh. Where did I put the benches in Omen? Ugh, I can't even remember. In which box did I store them? For now, let's eat and think about it. This small wound will heal quickly, so they say. Well, I already expect that you would make better choices. You always give unexpected response, don't you? I wonder why. It's all thanks to you that I've been laid here frowning to you. Even though I am just a forgotten forsaken stench that can be part of your daily life. I carefully walk into the living room holding a pot filled with steaming full cooked ramen. Of course, in the opposite hand that held the pot were a spoon and fork. Delicious smell. The ancient ruffled through the air made my mouth water even more. This ramen was the one my friend Mo recommended last time, right? We used to be close friends when we were young, and I have found my memories of that time. She moved away a long time ago, which was quite regretful. Nevertheless, we kept in touch over the years, and the last time we talked, she said lives near. I wonder if she's doing well. I'm back. Noting a small table placed next to the sofa with foot. Soon the table smoothly moved towards the center of the sofa due to the force I applied. As I placed the item, I was carried on top of it, a sigh escaped from my mouth involuntarily. It seemed like Lauren had noticed the faint sound that approached me. Are you okay? Judged by the size of the pot, it looks like you brought a considerable amount. Oh, it's nothing. I'm fine. I appreciate your concern, but it's just that I let out a sign due to fear, so there's no need to worry. I focused a smile and waved my hand, and as Laura expressed seemed to soften a bit. I felt slightly relieved and lowered my head. Of, of course, as I lowered my head, I didn't forget to wipe the sweat that I had put in my palm on my palm pants. Stupid! I had even forgotten about the small cut on my finger. It was a deep wound, but it had bleed out a little. It's unexpected sharp, isn't it? As I'm almost about to say again, a cracked sound come from the TV. Marilla had been watching me all this time. Ugh, how foolish must I look? It's embarrassing. I touched the back of my neck with my upturned hand and still glanced at the monitor. I tried to gauge his Huh? Are you playing a trick on me now? On me, right? On me right now? What do you mean? I could pray his attitude further. Even a moment he seemed friendly towards me before, but now he looked at me so coldly. I never told you to get hurt, Emma. What are you talking about, Lottie? His voice turned chilly all of a sudden, though the context of his words seemed to show a concern for my injury. I appreciate his concern, but normally people don't get hurt at someone for this, do they? Emma, you shouldn't get hurt. That's why people can make mistakes, you know? Well, you need to calm down a bit. It's just a minor injury, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, I got carried away again. Then it seemed lost a deep thought, and he stopped looking into my eyes. Suddenly he shut his glares to the floor. I wondered if he was feeling some negative emotion, but it was hard to tell for sure on the small monitor. If I wasn't missing, he briefly bit his own lips. Briefly moments of silence passed between us. Please never ignore major injuries, please. If you keep doing this, I'll have no choice but to loop you into you. Listen to me. What do you say? I couldn't hear you clearly. No, it's just, should I say that I'm also struggling when you're in pain? He quickly changed his expression to the point where it felt like his previous friend and his excitement were lies. It's just that my heart hurts. Do you happen to have any band-aids or ointment at home? Band-aids or ointment? Uh, uh, Stop it, love. If you keep making the same choices, I'll do whatever it takes to make you rely on me. Will you look after me if I cut your ultra attendant? Or do you like me to confess that I love you and lock you up? Your face has turned pale and you're even sweating. If I were by your side, I wouldn't at least give you a hankering or something. It's nothing. Don't lie, this time it seemed like you've been through some physical shock rather than just accidental injuries. What did I just see? Was that, and what were the words spoken before after that made me reject blood? I'm not sure, but for some reason my body felt tense. Not only did chills run down my spine, but cold sweat also started trickling down. To be precise, it's like my body is frozen in a reflexing manner, just like a concerned mouse. What is this? Despite my brain clearly recognized that it was in such a dangerous state, my body wouldn't comprehend. A British sinner indeed. I couldn't speak, I couldn't move by my own will. Why are you suddenly like this? Does he know something? Does he know the reason behind the strange feeling? I mean, even though full memories haven't returned, it seems like your body has recalled some of it to some extent. It feels unpleasant, doesn't it? Uncomfortable with a strange sense of missing. It's bittersweet, but it's okay. It's all natural. Sometimes there might be negative memories that come back about me. But we can fill the future with brighter memories, right? It's something I heard from someone dear to me before, and I didn't know I'd be passing through messages on to you. So Emma, just keep shining just like you have been all this time, and I will swallow up all the darkness. Like, figure his fingers. What? 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 But even though it's small, you got hurt, Emma. I really hope you don't feel any pain. Huh? Please don't be in pain. My heart, I can't bear it. He had never said such things before. Yes, thank you for caring. You're welcome. It actually makes me happy that you're relying on me to some extent. Keep asking and rely on me. Like this, I'll always be there to help. Even though I'm convenient with the screen, it's if my medical knowledge can be of any help to you, it would make me so happy. Lars smiled gently at me. It seemed like he had made an effort to do so. However, I still couldn't learn what he truly felt inside. What was what I saw earlier just simple illusions, or were those words he actually said? I'm certain I saw the word loop earlier, right? How on earth can I break out of this damn loop? Okay. By the way, what were we doing? I can't remember what I said earlier for the moment. I keep instant treatment, and you said you would go get some bandages and ointments. Strange, I'd never said such a thing before. When I hurt myself in the kitchen earlier, I didn't even bother to search for bandages or ointments. Did I really say something like that? Oh, but after you said that, Emma, you already brought the bandages and ointments earlier, right? You said you would handle the treatment yourself by bringing the tools. Which got me worried again, so I just gave you some small medication in front and experienced my concern once more. As he spoke, Larry glanced briefly file towards the small table beside. Seriously, there it was a paper box containing the small bandages I use, as well as the ointments and cotton swab for applying to the wound. Did I really search for and bring these items myself? And this or these belongings? Is something strange. I have no collection of doing such a thing. Finally, uneasy, I tilted my head and let it spoke first. I'm truly grateful that you listened to what I had to say. Okay, guys, thank you guys for watching.